Today we're going to discuss about arrays in C. Normally we use array for storing same type of variable. For example, a group of 100 integers. It can be represented as int my array of 100. So notice the square bracket. So that is the representation of an array. And we can access each element in an array like my array 0, my array 1, my array 2, etc. To make things clear, we will see an example. I'm creating a new project here. In the main function, I'm going to declare an array of 5 elements which are integers. So this is how we do it. So now I have 5 integer variables. So now I can access each element like any other integer. So this is the first element or the 0th element equal to 10. So now I have 5 different integers. So this is how you use an array. So if I start debugging, I put a breakpoint here. So if I look at array, so we have 10, 101, 102, etc. in the array. So how to initialize an array? So to initialize an array, the syntax is using the curly braces. So this is the value of 0th element, 3rd element. So this is how you initialize an array. So let's see the output. So again, I'm looking at the array. So we have 1, 3, 2, etc. exactly in the same order as we have given here. So this is how you initialize an array. So we have an application here to sort elements in an array. In this application or in this program, we have 3 variables I, j, k and temp. Then the input array, which is not in the sorted order. So this is not in any ascending or descending order. And we are going to sort this array in the ascending order. So it has 5 elements, 0th, 1st, 2nd, etc. So we are going to sort that in the ascending order. So this is the algorithm. We are going to compare adjacent 2 elements. So if the first element is higher, we are going to interchange those 2 elements. Like that we will do for first 2 positions, then second 2, third 2, and then this 2. So after the first iteration, the highest element will come into the end of the array. That process is repeated until here. So the second highest element will come to the selected position. So like that the algorithm continues, and after the execution of all the loops, the array will be sorted. So this is not the most efficient way of sorting arrays or sorting elements. For the time being, to understand the use of arrays, this is enough. In the watch window, we can see all the elements in the array which are initialized at the moment. So we have a breakpoint hit here just before the algorithm runs. We have I and j which are not initialized and it is containing junk values. We have also a of j and a of j plus 1, which are the adjacent 2 elements which we're gonna compare. Let's start executing the algorithm. So I'm pressing F10 here. So the value of I changed to 0. Now the j became 0. We are inside the comparison or the if condition. Our a of j and a of j plus 1 is 3 and 2. So which means that 3 is greater than 2. We are going to interchange them. To interchanging, we are using a swapping logic. In that case, I have a temp variable to which I am assigning the first, then I am assigning the second element to the first, and then the first element to the second. It's a pretty much naive approach of swapping two variables. So now a of j became 2 and a of j plus 1 became 3. So if you look at the array, those two variables have interchanged because 3 was greater than 2. Let's continue execution. So F10. Now again I am coming to the if. So in this case, a of j equal to 3 and a of j plus 1 equal to 8. So which means that 3 is less than 8, not greater than. So we are not going to interchange it. So I exited out of the interchanging part of the swapping part of the loop. We are continuing. In this case, we have 8 and minus 1. J is 8, a of j is 8, and a of j plus 1 is minus 1. So in this case, 8 is greater than minus 1, so we have to interchange. So we are going to interchange them. So now minus 1 became in the place of 8 and 8 became in the place of minus 1. So in this case, 8 and 30, so 30 is higher than 8. So we don't have to do anything. Like that, I'm continuing. I'm going to press F5 here to see the array sorted. So minus 1, 2, 3, 8, 30, which is the result. So I recommend you to write this program in Visual Studio and debug yourself if you're doing it for the first time, and have a detailed understanding of the program if required. So let's go back to our slides. So we have seen array initialization, we have seen the demo of sorting integers, and that's all. Thank you very much.